Okay, today we're going to talk about 5 reasons why you absolutely must be in a mastermind group if you want to take your business to the next level. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Mike Mancini, helping you market, simplify, and impact your business. Today we're talking about 5 reasons why joining a mastermind group was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life for my business. Now, I'm going to put these in personal order to me. Now, I know that may not be the same for everyone. In fact, it's probably not for most of you, but they are just in order for me. And some of them may not be that important to you, but I'm guessing if you're an entrepreneur or a solopreneur, all of these are important. Let's jump right in. Number 5, a place to learn from others' mistakes. Now, I know that may seem obvious, but what I don't think a lot of people realize about mastermind groups is when you're in there, you are learning from what other people have made mistakes with, at least if you're in a good group. There are going to be people that you share an idea and they're going to stop you and say, you know what, here's something that could happen. Or they might say, hey, here's something that happened to me when I tried that. There are a lot of people who have more experience than you do. There are a lot of people who have tried things that you have not tried yet that maybe you're going to, and they can stop you from making a big mistake. Or they can at least advise you on what could happen or what to watch out for. That can save you thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, as well as a lot of heartache and wasted time spent trying something that maybe you shouldn't try, or if you're going to test it, maybe you know to go in cautiously. Number 4, friendships and connections. Now, the mastermind groups I'm a part of, I joined cold, meaning I didn't know anybody going in. I joined one of them specifically because it was marketers, and there were people that I could learn something from as well as they could learn something from me. I work in Google Ads. There were people that work in search engine optimization and social media and some other marketing areas, and I can learn a lot from them. But while I was in these groups, I actually developed some friendships as well as some business opportunities. And I'll touch on that one a little bit more here in a second. But these are people that not only can I teach something to, they can learn something from me, as well as we've traded business back and forth. And I've also developed some personal friendships that I will have for years to come. Number 3, accountability. Now, this one could be number 1 on a lot of people's lists. In fact, a lot of people I know, this is their number 1 reason for joining a mastermind. The reason it's not for me is I usually hold myself to a pretty high standard. So when I set my goals, I keep track of them pretty well, and that's kind of my accountability check. But it is always nice to know what other people's goals are, and when we have check-ins, people are like, okay, where are you at with your goals? If you have not met them or you're not on track, why or why not? And is there something we can do to help you with those? That can be extremely powerful. But for a lot of people, it's literally just that weekly or bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly check-in, and you don't want to let people down, right? You want to make sure that you're staying on your goals so that you can show that you can do it. And it's just sometimes that little extra accountability check is what people need to take their businesses to the next level. Number 2, you get a chance to learn from other business owners. Now, that may not sound that important to some people, but to me it absolutely is, because we all are business owners. Now, in one mastermind group, it's all strictly marketers. However, in another mastermind group, it's different business owners. We may not all have the same types of business, but we all have the same business problems. Those business problems are how to hire employees, how to deal with finances, hiring and firing, maybe scaling. We all have these same problems. They might be at different levels and they might be in different industries, but they are the same problems. A CEO has the exact same problems as a small business owner, just on a completely different level. Typically, they're talking in millions or billions of dollars, and as an entrepreneur, you might be talking in 1,000 or tens of thousands. They have to hire the right people, so do you. They have to scale their business and keep it growing, so do you. And that's really, really powerful when you can talk to somebody that maybe is in a different industry, but figure out how they solved their problems for their business. You wouldn't believe the amount of money I have saved my business or the amount of time I have saved myself by being in a group with other business owners who have helped me with those business problems. And the number one reason why I absolutely love mastermind groups, and it's kind of three things, but tips, tricks, and knowledge. A lot of these people have done things that I have never done. I have experience that a lot of them don't have. I can share my experience. And for those of you worried that somebody might steal my tips or tricks or secrets, I'm not worried about that. Most mastermind groups have a confidentiality agreement where essentially you agree to not talk outside the group about what you've learned. You're supposed to take those things and implement it, but you're not supposed to share it. And I'm sure somebody has gone behind somebody else's back and done that before, but I'm not worried about it. There is so much business out there for all of us that I would much rather form these connections by sharing a couple tips or tricks, because it's always changing. If you're in the business world and you are working online, you know that it changes every 6 months. So if I share a tip with somebody, chances are 6 months or a year down the road, I'm not going to be doing the same thing. But I'm not worried about it. I'm more worried about forging those relationships. I love the fact that I can share these tips. I love the fact that people will share those tips and that knowledge with me, so it can save me money, it can save me time, it can save me effort, and I can skip a couple steps. So those are 5 reasons why I joined a mastermind group, and that's why it's the number one thing I would suggest to entrepreneurs and solopreneurs for helping expand their business. Now I want to touch back on number 4 when I talked about friendships and connections. A connection that I actually made in a mastermind group was with a guy by the name of Joe Burnich. Now Joe and I were involved in an online virtual mastermind group, and we loved it so much that we decided to take it and put it out there for others to join as well. And if you're interested in learning more about that, go to impactmastermindgroup.com or hit the link in the description area below. We have weekly online virtual mastermind group meetings. We also have a 24/7 member chat area. We have workshops. We have hot seats where you could be put on a hot seat and tell people what you're struggling with in their business, and you can get everybody's help all at once. We have people from different industries. We also have people joining in mastermind groups that want to be with people in the same industry. So if you want to check us out, the link is in the description below. So are there other reasons why you think a mastermind group is so important to your business? Let us know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear about it. So if you like this video, please do us a favor and hit that like button. It really helps us in the eyes of YouTube. Also hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon next to it so you'll be notified of when we release new videos each and every week. So thanks so much for watching. If you want to see some other videos like this, you can see them over to the right-hand side. And I hope that today I either helped you market, simplify, or impact your business. See you next time.